What is going on, guys? All right, we are live. You guys are about to see that actually. Hold up. Let me go ahead and switch tabs, and we're gonna pause the music as well. Then we should be good to go. Let's transition over. What's going on? How are you all doing on this fine Friday morning? It is Friday, which means start of the weekend. You guys have any plans for this weekend? Any figures you guys are looking to get? Any any, I guess, other stuff outside of toys, because, life happens outside of this stuff. But today's a very exciting day. It's very exciting because we're seeing the reveal of the next Haslab project, which is going to be celebrating the 50 years of Ghost Rider. I'm looking forward to seeing what this project is going to be, and hopefully it's good and, something that I would like to actually support, because I have not supported a Haslab project yet. Last one that they did was for Galactus, which is actually shipping at the moment, or at least either is shipping or is about to ship. It's one of the two. And then before that, it was also the Sentinel. So I'm pretty sure that this one is going to be good. They so far have had like a pretty good streak when it comes to their projects. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me switch this out of studio mode. Actually, no, put it back in there. And then we'll switch tabs here in a second. They just started the stream, at least the startup part of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that. Make sure that the audio can be heard. I'm going to mute that just some because I don't want it too loud. All right. Let me see who we have here in chat. We have Hero HQ Props, Tyler, what's up? We have Vincent, we have Sardo, we have D-Dog, and Vincent again. Daniel, what's up? Just saw you were live on TikTok. I would have stayed, but like I said, I have to stream too, so I can't like multitask at the same time. But we're gonna go ahead and check this thing out. Let's transition over. I kind of rearranged how the layout is for like screen sharing and all that good stuff, so hopefully that this looks like better. Let's see. Apparently, I also have to sign into the chat to actually comment from OBS. That's weird. I don't know why. Hold up. What are you guys hoping to see from this reveal today? Like, is there like anything in particular that you guys are looking to see? What do you guys think the project is going to be? I know a lot of people said a Hell Charger or possibly a bike, but I think Hell Charger is probably more likely. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Should be it right there. Yep. Also, can you guys hear the audio for the streamer? Like, is it too low or is it too loud? Let me know. This way, if that's the case, I can fix it. I'm just trying to sign into the chat real quick so I can comment and stuff if need be. Geek Effect. You want to see the car? Okay. You said you're working on your stop motion video, which is right now a minute and 36 or 1,356 FPS. Dang. How long are you planning for it to be? I used to know some people that or not used to. I still talk with them and stuff that like are really into like the stop motion stuff. At least on the Lego side of things, like I haven't really spoken to anyone too much when it comes to the action figure side of stop motion, but stop motion takes a while. I did try dabbling in it a bit a while ago, but it's very time consuming. It's very time consuming. So props to the people that do that stuff. All right. I wish people would open Twitter. Dan literally said like it's only going to be Haslab today, yet people still want to see like, are we seeing No Way Home villains? Are we like, what are we like? Jeez. Hold up. I just gotta. Hopefully the chat does refresh on my end too. I don't know why it looks like this. Usually it's just a pop-up window. I would have to refresh this, otherwise it's gonna suck. I don't think no, I can. Cool. All right. Just 4 more minutes until they start. And then we get to see what this is. Heading into this stream with a vengeance. Not a winky face there too. This is exciting. I don't think I got to do this during, wait, no, I did. That's a lie. I was about to say, I don't think I got to do this when they revealed the Galactus thing. I think when they revealed the Galactus thing, it was a part of like a normal sort of stream. Like the fan streams that they do, where they like reveal like other stuff. And I think it was a part of that. I don't think it was its own stream. I could be wrong though. Oh yeah, we got Toying Around. We got 796 Studios in the chat. Why does it not do that? What the heck? Cool. It is going to be 3 minutes and 18 seconds. So to fill a minute 18, I'm going to do a long fight between Ryder and Deadpool's Indoraptor mode. Oh, that's cool. That'll be interesting. What's up, Jaden? How are you doing? Almost time. Yo, high school's here too. Just recently got into Marvel Legends, so I'm looking forward to supporting this, especially since it's Ghost Rider based. Cool. Cool. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. Like, I'm hoping that... Yo, is that Dopest Geek in the Hasbro chat? That's their podcast thing. Go check that out if you guys haven't. Geek Nation Podcast. It's so cool seeing everyone, like, in the chat. The hype for this is real. I'm looking forward to it. 54 seconds. I'm doing good, Jaden. I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm here. Wanted to watch this with you guys this morning, see what the reveal is, and talk about it, of course. And then, I mean, there's not too much else that I'm probably gonna... Well, no, that's a lie. I need to get cracking on this review. I still have yet to get this thing open. I did the intro, but I may have been kind of, well, sort of procrastinating a bit, and then also... I've got like other stuff that's going out on like outside of the channel, so that's kind of like taking up a lot of time. So I'm hoping that I can get that review done. I also I picked this up. Hold up, I'm about to start too. I picked this up, Usagi Yojimbo, for another review as well, and to add to my turtle collection. So I'm looking forward to getting that open at some point as well. That's enough talking because they're about to start. Let's see. This is. Either I just haven't watched the thing. Okay, no. This still has the sequence I was about to say. This looks different. Look at these guys. I'm gonna put this in, that. Dude, I'm gonna forget that, like, I have, like, cereal over here, and it's, like, gonna get soggy, but whatever. You got all the Ghost Rider stuff in the background. Oh, they're going straight into it. Ah. Okay. That's actually sick. You got these light up wheels, like, yo, that's actually sick. That's actually sick. And there goes that thing that they teased during oh, early bird. But no, there goes that thing that they teased during SDCC. His tool. That's sick. Oh, there was something at the end. 350 honestly, 350 is honestly kind of what I was expecting price wise. I was hoping, at least for my own wallet, I was hoping that it wouldn't have been anything too crazy. And 350 is like all right. My immediate thought was probably like maybe 200 or not no 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 300 is what I meant to say. Maybe 300, but $50 more. It's not awful. I love that they have that light up effect for the headpiece. That's sick. That's awesome. That's pretty dope. The last thing I want to do is like have this thing get soggy. That's the last thing I want. That's cool. How are y'all feeling about this? I know Tyler, I see your comment. You said you love the alternate head sculpt. Chaden also said that he likes it. So I don't know. It's cool, but I'm not sure if this is gonna be an immediate thing I'm gonna support. Just because I also gotta have to wait, like funds wise. But I am interested. I'm intrigued. I like the concept of this. Okay. Wait, early bird what? Early bird bonus figure if funded by the 23rd? Oh, okay, okay. Hold up. I'm gonna keep the chat open, but I'm gonna open this real quick. Let's go to polls. No. Should be on here. I could have sworn it was on the page. I saw the notification or something. Haslab. There we go. Alright, 3 backers so far. Y'all can probably still hear the audio. It's cool, but I feel like the price is just it's a little too high. What would you price it at? Like 250 or so? I feel like 250 probably would have been a bit more ideal. I feel like that would have been a bit better. But I'm trying to see where's the there was an image someone just posted. I don't know if it's gonna be on here. I might have to go to the other thing. It has no audio? How about now? It should be coming through. It might just be because I had it like I had the audio low. So how about now? I'm not sure. I'd say 200 or 250. Got you. It should be capturing. Cause I'm seeing the meter go up, like up and down on my end on OBS. Let me check. Yeah, it's not capturing. What is that? I'm sorry about that. Hold up. Let me see what's the deal with that. Settings. Wait, I don't know. Why would it not be capturing? That's so weird. Uh, studio mode. Hold up. We're gonna fix this. Properties. How about now? Is it coming through? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that. I'm seeing the meter going up, so by default, online's like, okay, everything's working. Um, hopefully it's working. It's weird. Why is it not? Hold up. Yeah, what is that? Hold on. It's gonna bug me now, cause like now I'm like, then why is the audio not coming through? Hold up. Audio. There's gotta be a thing somewhere. Settings. Active. Browser. That's weird. It literally status active. Everything's active. That's so weird. I'm literally seeing them each time they say something. It's literally showing on my end on OBS that it's like going up and down. I don't know why the stream audio is not coming through. Here, let's try refreshing. Why is that? It's so odd.
Our new partners on the Haslab team help us with this, and they kind of looked over the initial concept and came up with some cool things of their own to kind of plus this up. And one of those is the Brimstone Risers. So these are multi-use pieces that you can put behind either the front or the rear tires. So pretend you want him burning out. You can just lift the back end, pop them under the tires. The fire trails go right in place, and now you've got a rear wheel drive car burning out, right? You can also move these up to the front, and you can pretend that the front of the car, the engine is, really firing up. I can't see if I got it under there.
That's why I was doing that the last stream I did. I didn't mess with those.
Think you got it?
So you got him slightly ramping up here, and you have all of the heat from the Hell engine blowing down underneath the car, kind of burning out around the tires as well. So that thing powered up again. So yeah, so you can use these things for multiple reasons and ways, which is kind of cool. And you can even put them both on one side if you want, and have the car kind of rocking a little bit to the left or the right if he's fishtailing around a corner or whatever you might imagine Robbie doing when he takes that U-turn to Hell.
And speak to the deco on those ramp pieces.
Should be
the way you
fine.
can see it on screen here,
much
the
is
way the
gonna
light kind of bounces off it, it is kind of smoky on the inside there.
It is, yeah. They are translucent orange to match the other fire effects in the car, but they have some black oversprays applied to them to add a little bit of that kind of char and grit that you get if you're, out on the streets, or you see when the tires are burning out. But I'd like to, think that that's kind of what we're representing here with these cool brimstone effect pieces.
Loud enough.
Yeah, it really brings a lot, I think, to just the playability and the display.
It's just the mic was
But
distant.
Dan mentioned he's a big fan of the
just saw
comic, and I
someone-
read it as
someone was
well.
like,
and
to the
I
people
think
that
what's
buy
really
this,
cool about
you're a
this
certified
version of
clown.
Ghost Rider, Robbie, is the transformation.
I honestly
right? So
wouldn't say
he's
that.
just a normal kind of high school
Obviously,
kid. He's got a sweet
not
car,
like every
but
single
as we
figure
come to
that's
find that it
released
is
by a company or
possessed
every
by the
single
evil spirit of
Haslab
Eli
release
Morrow,
is
and then
going
it
for
kind of
everyone.
transforms
I
the
mean,
car
you've seen
and
that when
him
it comes to,
into
like,
the
the
Ghost
Star
Rider.
Wars
And so
Haslab
what this
stuff.
awesome
I
Engine of
wouldn't
Vengeance
say,
does is
like,
it has dual modes. So
deals
we're going
with
to take you guys through that. So let's kick the tires on
Like,
what
there
we're
are people
calling
that
the street
actually
mode
want
of
this,
this, and
that
Dwight will
actually
take you
wanna
quickly
have a
through
Charger or
all the
have,
interchangeability and
a Robbie Reyes figure.
yeah, how you can have a normal looking car.
Yeah,
too.
at the end of
First,
the
what
day,
we
maybe
have
someone
here
would have it.
is
Just be
the
able to
Hell
only
mode,
buy it
right? And we're going to take this
and
to
not
the
have
street
it be a
legal mode.
part
So the
of,
first thing you want to pop off is the flaming blower.
like, just a
Just
separate
pops
thing
right
that
off,
comes
nice and
bigger,
simple,
part of a weight
and you
for
drop
fire
in
stuff.
a nice
But
metal version of that. So
wanna
boom.
go as far as
So that's fixed.
That's just me, though.
Fire coming out of the exhaust. Remove it.
What's up,
Boom.
Jeff?
Fixed. Brimstone Risers. Just pop right off.
Someone said Mephisto, please.
Boom. Fixed. And then
I think there was
we're
a
gonna
tease
spin
of
this
Mephisto
around
at
just
the
to
end
cheat a
of
little
that.
bit.
I'm pretty
Because
sure there was.
The
I
tires.
saw that,
Was the fire for the tires? The extra fire?
but I'm not sure.
Thanks.
You can't hear
So,
me.
front and rear tires
Tyler said
also
he can hear
have
me.
fire that just pop right off. They're keyed
Check your
right to
audio,
the
Jeff.
wheel wells. And when you
Tyler
pull those
literally
off,
said he can hear me.
the translucent tires can pop off, and then you can replace them with the street legal version. So the front one's a little bit smaller than the back, so it's really easy for you to
You can
know
still
which
hear
one
me, right,
goes
Tyler?
where, and it won't be confusing. And once you pop them off, you can
Video's
pop
too
those
loud.
right on, and now you have an awesome
right.
street legal version
How about now?
of the car, which is pretty cool because
If I got a
this is the
little-
first time we've done
to put
a
it, like,
premium
right-
vehicle, and it's totally
Right there,
badass,
maybe?
But we also know there's a lot of people out there
should be
that
good.
just love awesome cars, and this is the item for you as well, because you can display this either in street legal mode or hell mode, which is a pretty cool variation.
All right, so
I
if
like
you
that
look
it
at
has
the
the swappable
pictures on
tires.
screen of the street
That's
model,
good.
you'll see
Rather
what it's
than
going to
just
look
having,
like
like,
in final production. There's a few
all be
little minor
two-
modifications still to be
like,
made
all
to
be
this
just, like,
presentation model. So
one
Dwight just
flame, so you
reminded
can just
me what's
alternate it,
going on.
which is good.
Yeah, the big thing you might notice is on the front end of our car has an orange grill. In production, it'll be a translucent silver gray grill. That
Okay.
way, the car looks both on either mode. When it's powered
Oh,
down, it'll just
okay,
have
'cause I
a
was
nice
wondering, I
kind
was
of
like,
grayed out,
Does that mean it's going to
lens,
be two
and then
different
when you power it
pieces,
up,
or
the orange LEDs will still
What's the
power
deal
the
with that?
grill, and you'll
But
get
no.
this fiery kind of effect.
It's,
So the underside of the
transparent
grill
silver.
actually has like fire sculpted into it, which you
That's
can't
fun.
see very well here, but it's an extra little kind of detail that's pretty sweet to bring the idea that this guy's engine is burning with hellfire, which is
it is cool?
that's just awesome.
Yeah,
Wait,
no. And
well, I don't
one
wanna check
thing
the
I really
page. They
love
might
is
talk
the
about it,
actual
like, what the
interior
tiers are.
details as well.
Or at
Dwight.
least
Shout out to
maybe some
that
of it, I
team
don't know.
again for designing a lot of the car portions. But do you want to take us through the insides too? Because the insides are pretty awesome as
Yeah,
well.
those
Look at
details
that.
are nice.
We have
Those
multiple
interior
pedals in
details.
this thing. We have the clutch, we
Those
have
are
the
good.
brake, we have the gas, which is all what you need. You have a stick shift with a kind of a miniature version of Robbie's skull on the shift as well, and that actually moves. You can pretend like you're
With
in
some
there
modifications, you
driving
can
this
turn
thing,
Punisher's
drop it
bike instead of
first,
Rider's bike, get
second,
on it.
third, fourth. So it's got the speedometer, it's got a odometer, it has a old style radio, which is kind of fun since this is a classic car, and it has like flame sculpted floor mats. Just
Let me
because
see
we
what
thought
things
that
are
was a
looking like
fun
with
little
this.
extra, and
Does
then it's
anyone,
all like totally thought out from the leather kind of
170?
seats that Robbie's
Making
seat
good
will
progress,
slide
good
forward
progress.
and back so you to get him inside there easier. The
Still
passenger
ways
seat
away
actually
from
can pop
9,000, but
out,
I'm sure it's going to
which
be good.
is an awesome little feature that allows you to take the seat out to put someone or a body in the back. It's a muscle car, so if you've ever been in a muscle car, there's not a lot of room in the back, but there is technically a back bench seat, which you can throw a body across or one of the smaller action figures. It's got a couple speakers in the back window that you can see, as well as all the details that you'd expect on the inside of the car doors as well, from the mirror adjust to the window adjust to the door locking mechanism. All the details are there. So this thing is, fully thought out, tricked out, and it's a totally kick-ass version of our engine of vengeance with, it's got the wipers, gas cap, mirrors, rear view mirrors on the doors, as well as in the center of the windshield. All those little things that you'd expect are there. Even a functioning trunk, which pops open, which is nice, that you can store, all of his accessories. Thank you, Ryan. Extra wrenches and
The tires can go maybe one tire.
Maybe
can go
one
there. Great place to store Robbie's accessories so you don't lose them. His extra little flame
It's
piece for his
$350 on
head sculpt
Haslab.
there.
Yeah.
And yeah, up to 3 figures can fit inside with the
$350.
movable seats to help everyone kind of fit in there. Of course, the doors, both sides open, and we can get kind of Robbie in there. So what else did we want to talk about?
It would be
the street
cool to
mode?
see
Do you
it,
want to
like,
show them the underside of the
in
car?
the
Can we
vehicle,
show that real
like,
quick?
them
So
placing
there's
in
some
the
great
vehicle, but
sculpting
that's like
detail.
the prototype version of the figures.
yeah,
so they
the
can't.
bottom of the car.
they don't
Is,
wanna
like I
break
said,
it.
the whole thing is fully thought out, guys, which is cool. It's just got
Which
lots
you
of
could see a
detail
bit of
that
it in the
you'd
renders.
expect if you were ever to roll a car. And I would imagine Robbie might roll this car every once in a while because he does some crazy stuff in it. But I guess it kind of can auto repair because it's a demon. So and the front tires also, as you can see, can turn left to right. So another kind of fun little extra piece.
Okay, so here's a view of the full base offering and everything that comes with it. You have the street mode car here. Then there's 4 Hellfire tires with the 4 Flame Trail accessories for those tires, plus 2 Flame Trail pieces for the tailpipes. And there's also
Schooling
a
model
flaming
here
engine,
says
which we
it'll
talked
take
through,
tiers to
as
sell
well
this,
as
I
2
feel.
Brimstone
Yeah, I
Risers
think
for a
there's going to be
dynamic
some
display.
lingering with this.
The Robbie Reyes 6-inch figure will come with an alternate
like the
fire
concept,
headpiece,
but I do
3 loose tool accessories,
the
and
tiers
2
are.
weapon accessories connected by
I
a
know
real
last night
metal
during
chain.
Kevin's
This can all be
stream,
yours for
Dan Yoon said, like, he wants for at
$349.99.
least 2 of the
We need
tiers to
9,000
happen.
backers by October
That's what he said.
31st, 2022 to fund the
Like 2 that
campaign,
he really wants
which
to
seems
happen,
like an
but we'll see.
appropriate date. Pyrotechnic pumpkins, ghastly ghouls, spooky skeletons, diabolical demons, and wicked witches. We look forward to a very happy Halloween. You guys know by now how this works. Haslab's simple. You make choices and you don't look back. The Engines of Vengeance is available to back right this second, and then it will be gone in 45 days. So I don't know about you guys, but from now until then, I live my life one backer at a time.
I'm sorry, did you say this is the base offering? This isn't like 3 stretch goals worth of stuff out here?
That's right. That's right, guys. Because we didn't want to make, the fire pieces, the risers, the alternate street mode package. We didn't want to make those tiered unlocks. You just get
I think that wouldn't.
right from
that
the-
would be
from the
hard to
jump.
sell. If they did
We
that.
wanted to make this the most
If
premium
that was,
Engine of Vengeance experience. So
Just,
everything related to the car, you'll get here. Now, there's more. This is a Haslab. We try to go above and beyond. So let's talk about a really fun new component that some of the other teams have tried, and we're doing it for the first time for Marvel. We are doing an early bird special. So what does that mean, guys? So that means if we fully fund the base offering at which is 9,000 backers, as we just said, if we fund that in 1 week's time from today, so that is Friday, September 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, the very end of Friday, we will unlock an additional 6-inch Marvel Legends figure because we know that fans love the figures. So Dwight, take them through the early bird figure.
What? Yeah, so, while Ghost
Okay, that was
Rider
the photo
is
I saw.
obviously super important, we've been talking a lot about Robbie. And what goes well with a totally tricked out street ride? Well, a proper Robbie Reyes as well. So what you get here for Robbie is Ghost Rider's same proportion to body, but painted with his gray jeans, some tennis shoes, his white pulled back hoodie. The new likeness on Robbie is awesome. It's got the photoreal deco, which obviously looks amazing. It's got the gauges through his left and right ear. It's got the scar through his right eyebrow. All the little details, that are pinless figure. Yeah, and this isn't just extra parts for Ghost Rider. This is an entirely different added figure.
With different boots and shoes.
Different
Could
shoes.
it be an alternative head?
Painted out.
Well, I
gray
think if
pants,
they
the
would have
hoodie,
done
the
that,
head,
that would have kind of just
still with the C grips for driving the
been-
car, which is awesome.
like.
and
Do you mean
obviously
like just
needed for
alternative head
Robbie.
for like the figure that it
And
already
there you
comes
go.
with, or do you mean
Awesome.
alternative head as in
early
like the
bird
extra tier?
Robbie
Because
Reyes.
if it was just an
I
extra head as a
need
tier,
my
I don't
Robbie
think people would
Reyes.
go for
So
that.
I need 9,000
At
backers.
least
I need your
I personally
support
wouldn't have done that if that was
for
the case.
this Robbie Reyes figure.
But
Ryan, what else we got?
I'm sure. I think there's more
So
stuff.
that's
They're about
by
to show some more stuff
1
or
week
something.
from now, September 23rd, guys.
This
The
is just the
squeaky
early
wheel
bird
gets the
unlock.
grease. So let's all focus on making this happen together. Dan needs Robbie in his collection. I do too. This
Okay,
way
so this
you
is
have
one of them that he was talking
both
about. I
Ghost
guess.
Rider
It
and
just looked
Robbie
like he
ready to
wants
go, depending on
released
which
2 of them.
mode
So
you
what's
have
the
your
second
Engine
one?
of Vengeance in. So we're clearly excited for this campaign as part of this, and thanks to Jesse Falcon and the team over at Marvel for making it happen. But they connected us with Felipe Smith and Trad Moore, the creative force, the writer and artist behind the creation of Robbie Reyes, who first appeared in Marvel Comics in 2014, and I was lucky enough to have a quick little chat with them. We ended up having a great interview, and so we're going to play right now, as we get out of here, a quick little snippet from my chat with Felipe and Trad. Let's see what they thought about the Engine of Vengeance.
Okay.
All right, so for part of this exciting Haslab launch, the Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes Engine of Vengeance, we're really thrilled to have 2 special guests with us today. We are so thrilled to be joined by Felipe Smith and Trad Moore. They are the creative team who actually brought us Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider for the first time way back in 2014. Yeah, just speaking about the characters' designs, what kind of went into the consideration of launching this new Ghost Rider and not be what we're used to for Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch, where it's this, a bear kind of skull fully engulfed in flames? Like, what went into Robbie's signature look?
I guess it was definitely a team effort between Trad and myself. We both did sketches on our own. We had the thing that was awesome. I guess we've talked about this already with Trad before, but like we kind of had the same thing in mind as we were sketching independently. And then when we threw the designs at Mark, we saw each other's designs. We were like, oh, hell yeah. Like that's what I was thinking. So it was pretty organic in terms of how it came out.
Yeah, no, I felt the same way. It was, I don't think we had to make a lot of things explicit, verbally, because we were just sharing our artwork back and forth, and it was kind of exciting seeing like what kind of like symbols and images we were both like pulling from, and then what we could pull from each other. I wanted it to feel like they had some like
it was a gift from my dad in the
bizarre otherworldly connection between he and the car. Like it had like scarred him, like melted onto him, you know. So that was my, you know, initial kind of like thought process of you know, this kind of merger of demon and man and machine just lay on top of each other and set it on fire. What does it look like? So yeah, with the skull, I was trying to pull elements from the muscle car aspect that we had agreed upon and kind of subtly put it in there with the skull. And obviously you just want to make it look evil and cool. So we nailed that.
We really went in and tried to like make the design not only cool and evil, but like really tie it into like what his mode of transportation was.
I mean, that would even be in the script. I remember, Felipe, where you'd say like, you know, gas guzzling from his mouth. You know what I mean? And I just think it made
really
don't want to be a negative
there was a lot of spittle
in the
scripts.
Drop 400 on this.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's one thing maybe that some fans, most fans maybe aren't aware of, or something
like
about Robbie or the
price
creation
is
of
really
Robbie
gonna
that maybe you
be
want to share with us? Would that be
The
fun?
hardest part
I've got
about this
one
project.
that I want to say right now because I've seen online people
If they had dropped
speculate
it
about it.
like,
His last name is Reyes.
if they had
The
dropped
reason
it like
Robbie
under
Reyes
100,
is
I think
Reyes
it would
is
be way
because
more people.
my first editor in
350
comics
is like,
was
it's going to
Louis
require some
Reyes.
thought.
And
It's not
Louis
like one of those
worked
things
with
that,
Mark
I mean,
Panicia,
170 people.
at another publisher
I'm not saying
before
they
Mark
didn't
Panicia moved to
think
Marvel.
making a purchase.
And
is not what I'm
I
saying.
owe a lot
170
of
people
just in general
are down
having a
price, I guess,
career
at least
and having been able to
enough,
publish my work
to like support it.
the way
But
I want, especially my first title.
I do think it's going to take some time for
to
them to
Louis
get to that
Reyes,
tier.
my editor.
I'm not
So
sure if they're
the
going to be
Reyes
able
and
to
Robbie
make that
Reyes was
9,000
just
by next week.
an acknowledgement of Louis, who's an
Because
awesome
of this
editor
pricing.
and a
It's
great
going to
guy.
take a lot of
So
consideration.
there you go. People were wondering
Even
why
myself.
Reyes. Now you know.
I got one that is character based that I know that this was part of our thought process in the design, but I don't know if it ever
I'm more of a
was
Johnny Blaze fan.
made explicit
Yeah, it would've been
in
cool to
the
visit with Johnny
comic.
Blaze.
But I
don't know
remember us
if that would
talking about like,
trigger
what type of music does Robbie
Not
listen to?
gatekeeping was a mistake.
And
Look
we
at
had
all
decided to
these
go
artists
with a very like
splurging out about
techno,
McFarlane,
electronic.
etc.
In my head, I can just hear
I
that.
like the Sentinel
Not that you
and
have to. If you hear some other
Galactus
different
shirt,
type of
go
music,
for it, but this dropped
bless
that
you.
down to like
That
200.
is your version of Robbie. But in my head, and I
200.
drew him. He's
If they
listening to
want to go a
techno.
bit higher, 250. I'd say.
Yeah, let's talk just quickly now about the Haslab. Before we
350
hopped
is
on this interview,
really hard
I was
to
showing
sell.
Felipe and Trad an early model of
I'm like thinking
what
about it in
we
my head,
are
I'm just
developing
like,
and
do I
launching
really wanna
today.
do
But guys,
350 for
interested
this?
in what your initial impressions are of
I'm not
the
sure.
Engine of Vengeance, the car, and then I have them here too. I've got the Ghost Rider.
sure.
Robbie figure, complete with his chained weapons.
Don't get me
It's
wrong.
just crazy to
Concept
see
of the vehicle and
something
everything is cool. I
fully
love the
realized in
concept.
3D. I guess is
And I
what I'm
love
trying to
all
express
the
here.
features that it
And
has. At least
and
what
the
they've
attention
shown
to
so far.
detail is again
I'm
something I'm really
it's the
happy about.
price. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
you guys knocked it out of the park. Even the details. I believe the back wheels are bigger than the front ones.
Yeah.
We have the
I
fire.
expected it to be
We
high.
have the brimstone, the smoke, and the peel out. It's just a lot
I
of
did
different
200
things.
just
The
for
fact that
car,
things light up.
for G.I.
I'm
Joe,
blown away
for scale
whenever
figures.
you see something interpreted and iterated on, and it just turns out not only exactly how you would imagine, but better. And
Stretch,
every,
Mephisto,
you know, I would
Blackheart,
see
Lilith. I
a
will
piece
admit
of
that it is
the
expensive. I
design
never
and be like,
expected
oh,
more
that's
than
perfect, that's
250.
amazing. And then they're like, and it also
Multiple
lights
spots,
up.
really.
And I'm like, oh my God, even better. And they're like, and you can
250
change the
sounds
wheels
fair.
and it flashes. And it's like every bit of detail that would be added. I was like, do I also, like, are you going to give me free food too? Like this just, it keeps getting better. You know, I can remember times in my life, you know, where just like, just the feel of these things, I can still remember, you know, like having an action figure,
Yeah, I'm seeing some
and
people are like,
when
it
it
depends
did
on what
actually
the
have like
unlocks are
metal on there, like the metal chains, like
before
you
they'll
knew,
support it. I would kind
dang,
of have to.
this
like,
one is a step
also
above.
see,
You know what I
curious
mean?
what the unlocks
And I
are,
feel
'cause
like
they've only shown the Robbie
everything
Raiders as, like,
about
the early bird thing.
the design of this
They haven't shown
and
what
the
those is.
realization of it,
So I'm hoping
just it all hit
it's
me as
good
a step above.
and worth.
So taking it all back to the comics, there's one
Doing
final
it,
little
like,
touch
like
that
paying that price.
we put on the item thanks to your suggestion. So there is a custom Vanity license plate that fans will see, And it is actually a series of letters and numbers,
350 is a
so
tad
I'll
bit
just
too
tell the
much.
fans
Heck,
what it is, and
250
maybe you
would
guys
have
can
been
explain
easier
the
to swallow.
backstory
I
to
guess it
that.
depends on
So
how the quality of the plastic
3L1
is for the car, or how-
MRW, what could that possibly
I guess it
mean?
depends on how is the quality of the plastic for the car.
So yeah, when you
Yeah.
mentioned
That's
the possibility of having a specialized license plate for the engine of vengeance, we came up with a couple of different ones with Trad, and
This
the
comment,
one we came
y'all
up with,
do
like,
car
it was
payments.
3L1 MRW, which is Eli Morrow, which is the source of all the Ghost Rider's power. It's the spirit of Eli, not a spirit of vengeance. And so yeah, we thought people, that's something that a reader of the original series would pick up on, I think, a lot quicker than maybe people who've became acquainted with All New Ghost Rider later on, or through different media. This is very comic specific, and it's also part of his, I guess, the genesis
Not
of this
that this
character
also like
and
was
the
a
source
role,
of,
'cause again, it is just
you know,
packaging
the
at the end of
powers
the day.
that
But I'm
changed his
curious how the
life forever.
packaging is going to be designed.
Big thanks to Felipe and Trad for spending some
I do
time
like the
with us.
artwork.
We
I like
actually
the
sat
idea
down
of
for
the
a while,
box
so the
art,
extended
sentinel box art,
interview,
so
if you want to hear
seeing
more
how
about
this
them
packaging
and
is,
the
if it does make
background
it
of the
into
creation
production.
of Robbie Reyes, check out
Um,
the extended cut of our interview
yeah.
also on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube page. So guys, thanks for tuning in today. It was a lot of fun. You know, the team has been working very hard on this. You know, Dwight and the Haslab team. So thank you
Brian
to Mark
looks like
and
he's-
Brian and Sheila and everyone on that end. And just to
Probably just out
recap,
of the
right?
studio.
It is live now
All the-
today.
all the
Go
heat
get it. We
from
need
the,
9,000
the
backers for
Hell
the base
Charger.
offering by
I'd definitely be
October
sweating bullets,
31st.
too.
Happy Halloween. We've got an early bird special figure, the civilian human form Robbie Reyes. So he will be unlocked if we can all get to 9,000 backers in 1 week from now on September 23rd. And you might have seen it if you were
350
paying
plus
attention
Apple
earlier, or go watch
taxes,
it
of
back
course.
in the campaign launch video. There are additional tiers for this, but as you know, we like to roll on the Marvel Legends team. We're not going to reveal those right now, but we did want to say that the tiers will be additional 6-inch Legends figures, because we know that is what fans value the most. So it's not going to be, you know, a little accessory for the car. Everything that you could possibly need for the car is already included.
Okay.
Are you looking forward to those tiers? Don't spoil it, but just give them
Most
some hype.
definitely. We have a few additional tiers of the
No, for sure, for sure. Because
demonic
I'm sure, like,
persuasion
having a
that
job
may
like this,
or may not directly
where there's, like,
tied
gonna be
to
a
Robbie,
lot of debate
but might look awesome on your
with this
shelf.
type of stuff,
And
it
they're
can
probably
get a
figures
bit-
that we would never
can get a bit
ever
difficult.
offer
Like,
Get a
in
fire
just,
extinguisher
like,
and just
any
put this out.
any other way. So, if
I mean,
you
props
like
to them.
your
And I
deals,
mean, obviously,
you
like,
just
they're
might wanna
always, like,
see if we
excited about
can
this stuff.
not only
so.
get that 9,000 in a week, but how far can we go and unlock some more amazing 6-inch scaled goodness, badness, both? Yeah.
It's a busy couple of weeks. We've got PulseCon right around the corner,
It's gonna
and
get
then there's
back
some
anyway.
other events. So
Yeah, I'm
you know,
sure.
we're working on some more
I'm not sure.
content
Come
for
to
this
think, how
awesome
fast,
campaign.
like,
So can't wait to share that with
the
you
Galactus
guys.
and the Sentinel
And
get
you know, I think
backed.
if you ask any crowdfund,
I
any
don't remember,
real
like, what was the
crowdfund,
pacing for that.
it don't matter if you fund by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. What do you say to that?
Say this is a winning proposition right here.
All right, and with that, thank you guys. It was so fun. You
All
know,
right.
crowdfunds, crowdfunds come and go, but the important thing.
I
is
do
the
like their
people
energy
here
on
in this
screen.
room right
I
there.
always look
Right
forward
now.
to seeing all three of them on screen.
Salute. Mi familia.
So I will say that. I will say that.
Peace out.
I believe it was 11 days for Sentinel. Because people want a 6-inch scale card. All right. Okay, apparently someone said it's 741 backers already. We're gonna refresh this and check. 767 backers. The best of bros. Yeah, they're great, man. I love their energy. I love their energy. Let me see what this is real quick. Oh, jeez. Okay, that was my friend. Hold up. Let's see. I personally, I'm not backing this. I'm not backing this like right now. I'm definitely trying to wait and see like what else is being done with this. Like I said, I do like the concept. You can see the vehicle there. You have the light up function with the wheels, the grill of the car. All those details and functions are cool. I do like that the head sculpt. I don't know if you can see it there. It was in one of the videos. Did I have the video? Well, you can see it right here. That head sculpt does light up, so I do like that. That's sick. Everything else is a bonus. I want that car. Yeah, I think. Oh, the trunk. I didn't even realize that the trunk opened. But there's some trunk space in there too. Like this is good for like everyone's saying like a 1/12 scale car. It's gonna be awesome for toy photography, especially with the lights and everything like that. So this is gonna be nice to see people, you know, get this in hand, doing a whole bunch of photos and stuff with this. It's gonna be fun to see that. It's gonna be fun to see that. I want a Lolo for my Plunderlings. I have not. Okay. Someone's got to really explain Plunderlings to me because I keep hearing people talk about it. I keep seeing the images of them, and they look very interesting. I just haven't picked up any Plunderlings, but a lot of people seem to talk about them. Like between Wade from Unparalleled Universe, Toying Around, like a lot of people are talking about Plunderlings, but I haven't like looked into it. You got the Hell on Wheels, the Brimstone effects, like I said, with the wheels, the like the smoke and stuff coming from that. Those are cool. Like I like that. You got the figure, and you have that early bird special figure. How are you guys feeling about the additional figure? At least the one that they've revealed so far. How are y'all feeling about that? What is that? They're like little goblin-looking things. I'm pretty sure they're like goblins. They look like goblins to me. They're like, I'm not sure what scale they are, but they're like goblin-looking creatures, like fantasy type stuff. They look interesting. Here, let me see if I can actually find the thing. Because you probably have seen it, Tyler. These things. But I have not, like, looked into them as much. But people are always talking about them. They look like they're like a lot of fun. Wish it was just an alternate head sculpt. Yeah, because let's see. The difference in this obviously is that it has that hoodie coming out of the jacket. Of course the head sculpt, and then the change in pants, and then the shoes as well. That's like the difference that's here. You've seen those? Yeah. So those are like the key differences between the Ghost Rider version of Robbie and then the civilian version of Robbie. I'm just curious, like, what are the other ones going to be? Like, what are the other tiers? Additional unlocks, they haven't, like, shown anything yet. Obviously, they're going to wait until at least it hits the first 9,000 and then so on and so forth. This offering doesn't stop with Ghost Rider and the Engine of Vengeance. We reach into the depths of the Marvel underworld to unearth additional unlocks exclusive to this Haslab campaign. Stay tuned to discover the wicked stretch goals to be announced. If I can find that video, hold up. The overall design gives me Ben 10 vibe. He was. I see what you're talking about. That shirt does kind of remind me of Ben 10. Let me see if I can find the video real quick. There it is. All right. That is also like really loud. I'm gonna mute that though, because I don't really need the audio. There is a. We can always go back and forth to those, but I want to show the. Where is it? There was a thing, and he said, "Stay tuned to the." Okay, right here. Is that paused? All right. Wait, no, I went full screen. My bad. Right there. I'm pretty sure that's Mephisto. Right? I'm pretty sure that's who that is. So that's one of the things that's coming. It looks like that here. I could be wrong, though. It might be another Ghost Rider character. That overall... Oh, no, I read that already. But we have to get to 9,000 to see the next tier. As it sits right now, I ain't backing it. Gotcha. There has to be a bike somewhere in those stretch goals. I mean, maybe. Maybe. It depends. Because I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't. I'm trying to think. If it was a bike, I don't know if they would want to do another vehicle if the main focus is this being the vehicle and then having, I guess, stuff to go with it. It's. I'm not saying it's out of the question. It just seems weird they would want to like have a bike go in with this. I don't know. That is Mephisto, the guy who drives new Rockstar is crazy. Exactly. I joke about this a lot with Pack Photos, and he's like, because new Rockstars, when WandaVision was airing episodes and stuff, it was constantly them, like every single week. Mephisto was here, Mephisto's coming, he's got to be there in this episode, and it's just like a thing that just kept happening. Like everyone on the internet was just like Mephisto, Mephisto, Mephisto. Then eventually all that died down once that show ended, but like, it was crazy. It was crazy. How tall will that Mephisto be? Not sure. Not sure. They haven't given us any details with any of like the additional tiers, so not sure like what the scale of that figure is gonna be. Or obviously the scale will be 6-inch scale, but like how many inches tall? I'm not sure. Watchers is looking. You don't look different because I don't know how you look. But you're not familiar. Are you new to the channel? Because I don't think I've seen your name before. Between you and American Cooper, I don't think I've seen you two. But if you guys are new, welcome to the channel. And thanks for stopping on in. Bro, I couldn't take it with those theories. I know. It started becoming a bit too much. It started becoming a bit too much. Because, like, at this point, I think we can all make the educated decision that Mephisto is not in the show. This is not the route they're trying to go. But no, they just were relentless with it. They just kept going. They just kept going. No, this is cool. I do like I said, I like the concept. I liked all the functions and stuff of it. But the 350 is really just where it's going to be a lot of a debate of a debate of like whether to back it or not. Like I said, I personally want to be able to see more of the other tiers first. Hopefully we get to see those reveals depending on like it being backed or whatever. Because then that'll be like what'll kind of sell me a bit more on whether or not I want to back it. Hasbro was playing us with this price. Sentinel cost the same. It did. I don't remember the pricing of the Sentinel. But if that's the case, and yeah, at most I think 250. At minimum 200. At most 250. 350 is definitely a bit of a thinking situation. I'm having a hard time thinking of stretch goals for this. All I can see is them releasing different riders. Yeah. Oh, I've started following ever since Wade chatted you. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm like, I don't remember if I've seen your name before. I can't remember. I'm gonna switch out of this real quick. Why is this? All right, let's see. What is it at now? Let's check and see what it's at now. 1,060. I think they're gonna make it before the week ends. Like before, well, not weekends. Obviously, we're on the weekend or whatever. But before, like, whenever was it? I think he said like a week from now or whatever he said. I think they're gonna make it, and then at that point, once we hopefully see like whatever is wait, what is this? Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Because I don't know. Did I do it? Scene collection. I got the notification on my phone, but I don't know why it didn't pop up. But thank you, watchers looking for subscribing. I do appreciate that. I don't know why it's not popping up because I've like been waiting for it. Matthew Varula says, didn't they show the first tier, the human Robbie? Yeah, that's the first tier. but they're also calling it like the early bird special or whatever. So like if it hits 9,000 supporters before like a week from now or whatever, then or within a week from now, if it hits that 9,000 stretch or 9,000 goal of backers, then that'll be one of the things that'll be included. So they're just giving them, I guess, like that look added or whatever, like an additional. Well, no, it's supposed to be like an additional figure if it reaches that goal. Otherwise, I guess it doesn't get included, unless I'm understanding that wrong. First time in a live though, best new toy guy in my opinion. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, and like I said, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that like you're enjoying the content and stuff. I'm supposed to be. It's actually showing on the side. I got like some stuff that's going on like outside of the channel, so like it's a bit of a different situation. Like I can't give full attention to working on reviews right now until whatever's going on is done. But I have to still review this thing. That's supposed to be soon. I'm hoping I think I should be able to release it next week. I just got to take the time to work on the review for that. And then I also picked this. I don't know if Jeff is still here. I actually picked up Usagi Yojimbo. So that'll be another review that I do. Wade actually sold me on this one, his review of it, and like everyone else that was talking about this figure, like it looks good, and I'm looking forward to getting this one unboxed. So another thing for my turtle collection that I'm trying to grow. It's like literally just the 4 turtle brothers, and then that's the next figure that I picked up. Are they going to add stuff for that trunk? Then again, I'm not familiar with this Ghost Rider, only Blaze, Catch, and Vengeance. So what they said during the stream is that whatever we saw that came with the vehicle, everything that could possibly be used for the vehicle is already revealed. Like they're not going to make those stretch goals is what they said. So I do like that they're not doing that, because otherwise I'd be like, can we get like more stuff to like complement the vehicle in terms of like figures, that sort of thing, rather than like accessories to the vehicle. So I'm glad like the flame wheels, all that stuff are not tiers. That's good. So it's just a matter of what those other things are. As for the trunk of the vehicle, I feel like that's something like honestly you could always get like additional accessories yourself, and I guess like use that for it. But I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna have like anything else with it. There it is. Okay, now that's working. Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's who it is. Okay, wait, Titus Young and then Watchers Looking. So thank you, Titus, and thank you, the Watchers Looking, for subscribing. The other one should come. There we go. I don't know why it took so long. It's like taking forever to do that. We feel you, bro. Don't rush. Your stuff is quality. Usagi is so damn fun to fiddle around with. So dynamic, even with limited articulation. Yeah, like I'm looking at it, and honestly, it doesn't look like he's gonna have like a whole bunch of like bending and stuff going on, but it's such a cool looking design of a character, in my opinion. Plus, it looks like you can still have fun, like even with like the simplest of poses. Take some nice photos of it, which I'm looking forward to doing that. That's like one of the highlights for me. Like whenever I get to work on a view, is getting the figure unboxed, taking the photos. I feel like ever since I started the channel and working on this content, like before. The first photo I took, let me actually see if I have this. The first photo I took, let's see, it should be on my hard drive still. Give me just a second, and then I'll show you. Photoshop. Toy edits, should be 80 years to Punisher. I actually don't have this figure anymore. I sold it to someone. Tyler sent one of his friends over. I don't have my 80 years Punisher anymore, because I'm looking to get one that fits a bit more with like my retro card stuff. But it was still a cool figure to have in my collection for about like a year or so. Let me see if I can switch windows. Window capture. Explorer.exe. Photos. Oh. What? Okay, hold up. It's like not showing it. Hold up. No clue why it's not showing it. Hold up. Here, I'll try and show it a bit later. But I do have like the photos of that. But the point I was trying to make though is that I feel like a lot of You know what Punisher I should get? You'll send a pic. Yeah, send me a pic if you have a recommendation, because like I said, I want one that fits like with the retro card stuff and that sort of comic book look, rather than the more, I guess, not really modern look, but the style that 80 Years Punisher was. Which Punisher? The one that I got, the first one that I got, Jeff. Remember the 80 Years one? That was the one that I sold recently. And I actually sold it to him for a pretty good price. He was like, "This is like the lowest I've seen." I'm like, "Yeah, like I'm not looking to like make a huge profit or whatever off of it. I just like might as well send or sell it to someone that needs it, wants it, and then I can use that towards another figure at some point." Let me see. Definitely gonna back him because I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan since I was a little bitty boy. If it was Ghost Rider related, I would. If it wasn't Ghost Rider related, you would have passed hard. Gotcha. Super easy pass. Is this more expensive than the Galactus and Sentinel? No, they said that it's the same price as the Sentinel. $50 less than Galactus. Jose Avina says not worth the money. What? I'm curious though. Like, what were you guys hoping to have seen? Like, was everyone on the agreement that it would have been the Hell Charger that they were going to work on, or were they thinking maybe something else? That's what I'm curious about. Because from what I've seen, the majority of people's guesses were Hell Charger and Robbie Reyes involved. But I'm not sure like what some other people's thoughts were. I gotta see if I can get this photo to work though, because like I wanted to show you. Let's see. Maybe if I do it full screen like that, it's like not working. Hold up. You know what I gotta do? I'm gonna do that and it should. Nope, it didn't. Whatever this thing's doing is so dumb. I just want to show the photo, but it's like, no, I don't want you to show the photo. Like what? Hold up. I'm gonna transition over real quick, and then we're gonna transition back, and hopefully I can fix this. Screen share. Wait. Darn it, it's not. Is there no other way to open this photo? You know what I can do? Actually, hold up. I know what I'll do. I'll open it in my photo editing software. Just give me a second. Kennergy Prime says, "Don't care about Mephisto. Always thought Robbie in his car. Just hope stretch goals have Danny Ketch in his bike." I think I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure what Dan Yoon said last night during Toying Around stream is like, I know people want Ketch stuff, but I don't, like he said, like basically for at least for today's stream that we wouldn't be seeing anything involving Danny Ketch. So I don't know if that means like it's not involved with anything in this project for the Haslab, or if that just meant like for today we wouldn't have been seeing that. So I'm not for certain. Let me try and open this photo real quick. It should work. Hold up. I gotta just move this over. 1 second. All right. All right, this should work. Let's see. All right, cool. All right. This is the best way we're gonna have to do it. So, this was like the first photo that I took. I do like at the time I liked how it was, but then I look at like a lot of the photos that I take now, and I'm like, I've definitely improved since then. Like the lighting and everything in this is nice, but I look at like a photo like, let me see if I can find one. What's the most recent one I did? Let's say Mayfax. Actually, yeah, let's say Mayfax Robocop, for instance. Like, if I can find, we'll use this as an example. Like this was like way better in my opinion in terms of like getting a nice detailed shot of the figure and everything like that. Like I've definitely been improving, which is always good. But I'm looking forward to, like I said, take a photo of Usagi, take a photo of these Captain America figures, so on and so forth. I was hoping all three riders with their vehicles catch Robbie and the Spirit of Vengeance, but that would have been too much, I guess. Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. If they had gone that route, we would not be looking at a $350 price range. I don't think we would. I think we'd be looking at higher. And at that point, that's when I myself would just be like, yeah, no, I'm going to have to pass on that because I'm not a big enough like fan of Ghost Rider or like know that much about the character to say like I would support that in an instant. That's where I think I would draw the line. For this, I'm contemplating it, but like I said, the pricing is like where it's off for me. And that answers Chaz's Chaz. I'm not even gonna try and say the last thing because I know I'm gonna butcher it. But Chaz, to answer your question, my thoughts on the price are that it definitely is a bit. It is a bit high. I was thinking, like, in my opinion, I thought, or not in my opinion, what I was thinking that they were gonna price it at was gonna be like $350, or not $350. I was thinking $300. I said this earlier in the stream. So I was thinking $300 is what they were gonna reveal the price to be. Not saying that that should have been the price. I definitely think that maybe $200 or $250 would be better, but I did like kind of see this coming at like a higher price. This would work if it was $250. Yeah, either $250 or $200. But if it needs to go up a bit more, $250. So like really now, like I said, with this $350 price range, it's gonna be more so like what are the tiers of it, and like if it's worth getting it, with those tiers being like revealed and everything. That's gonna be the question. It totally makes sense that they are holding back to focus the hype on the early bird option and have goals to focus on over the whole campaign. Fans always want more, so you have to spread it out. Yeah, for sure. Watcher is looking, says I need to see the other tiers before I pull the trigger. Yeah, that's what I'm basically waiting on too. Like I definitely want to wait and see what that is. 165? 165 for what? The car? I think 165 would definitely be a bit low. I think 200 would be like the minimum for something like that. If they were to have lowered the price. Or if the price was lower, I think it would have started maybe at like 200. So 165 definitely seems like way too low, especially for a Haslab. That's the thing. Did I miss any other comments? I'm trying to think. I want to make sure I'm keeping up with the chat. Oh, Watcher's looking said I was expecting this at this is base, but not sure why they keep going around catch. That comic run was pretty cool. Had some villains in Blaze with the shotgun and vengeance. DC Multiverse line made a car for 80. Yeah, what? I'm assuming it was 112 scale. I didn't even need to ask that question. Which car is it? Let me see. Hold up. Curious. Look, I'm pretty sure it's not that. Which one? Are you talking about this thing? The Dark Knight's death metal? Probably not. Or maybe you are. I don't know. I feel like that was the more recent thing that I've seen from them. Is equal to Zap Megazord. Why couldn't we get a cowboy Ghost Rider? You mean the all white like that all white cowboy version of Ghost Rider? That one? This is what I'm assuming you mean. The new Batman car. I don't keep up enough with McFarlane stuff. Hold up. That is not how you type Batman. Batman car. Which one is it? Oh wait, is this no, it's not. No, it's Spin Master. I don't know. If anything, yeah, just let me know. Why couldn't we get? Oh no, yeah, I read that already. Not related, but the NECA Turtle van was what, $299, $399. The cheapest one was the third-party Turtle van, and it was $250. That I forgot about that Turtle van. Yeah, NECA did do that. I didn't back that or anything like that, but I forgot they do have that. Like the Ghost Rider that was in the movie with Nicolas Cage. It's been a while since I've last watched that Ghost Rider movie, so I don't remember that too much. And I haven't really seen the whatchamacallit. I don't think I've watched Spirit of Vengeance yet. Sequel. Have you seen the interview between Shardimus and McFarlane? I watched part of it, but I haven't watched it in full. Like when it first released, I watched like part of it. I know Lego did the new Batmobile. I don't know if Papa McFarlane tackled the recent Batmobile. Oh, for like Robert Pattinson? I feel like McFarlane Toys would probably do that at some point. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's already in development or if it like is about to release or something like that, because they like reveal stuff and then as soon as it's revealed, it's like already out there before you know it. So I wouldn't be surprised. DC Collectibles in the DC Direct line for the animated series was under $150 and it had light up features. The Batmobile. Oh, the Batmobile. Got you. The Injustice Batmobile from Trendmasters. How long ago though? How long ago? What? Since I've watched Ghost Rider? If that's what you're asking, I think that may have been sometime like mid last year with a friend, and like he just put it on. It was on Netflix or whatever. We like watched it. I don't like some of McFarlane My Hero Academia line. Yeah, I haven't. Okay, so My Hero Academia is like another thing that I know nothing about. I've been told that at some point I should give it a watch. So maybe at some point I'll give it a try. It has like superhero stuff in there, so I feel like that could be interesting. There appears to be a fair amount of detailing, moving parts, and several lights. All that affects price, and stretch goals don't increase consumer costs. Plus, Hasbro is trying to make money. Yeah, at the end of the day, that is pretty much the goal. And like I said, the concept to me, I love like all the moving parts. I love the light up features, especially with the figure having the light up head or whatever. Like that's cool. I like a lot of these things. It's just, it's not one of those things where you can just say, okay, in an instant, because you would have to be like a big Ghost Rider fan to back this, a big fan of Robbie Reyes to back this, and also like, I guess not. You just got to think about the price. That's really what it is at the end of the day. It's just the pricing. That's really just like the big deal. If it was lower, I definitely think a lot of people would back it. Like no questions asked. I mean, they're at 1,126 right now. Right now it's 1,340 after refreshing it. So like they're gonna hit the goal. That's not the question. It's just, if anything, it's just the price that I think a lot of people are like really just teeter-tottering with right now. I see the value, just not likely for me. I mean, they take your money for a year and build interest. So, 350 times 10,000 backers, something like 3.5 million after a year. Yeah. DC Multiverse might not be making the greatest figures, but their price is perfect. Most figures get new sculpts. Just sad that Hasbro is trying to take advantage of the fans. I got you. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else that we saw? I'm gonna like try and go over this. Oh my god, okay, that's super loud. I guess because I refreshed the page too. Let me see if we can see what else is like going on with this vehicle. So you have those light up features. It has like flickering lights too, rather than it just like lighting up as a solid thing, which is good. They said that piece for the grill is like a translucent silver color. So that was definitely one of my questions. I'm like, if that's lighting up, how is that gonna look when it's time to like put it into the street mode where it's like not on fire and stuff like that? But it's just transparent silver, so you're not swapping out the grill piece, which is good. The light effects, wheels and engine. Okay, the headset. This, like I said, this piece oh wait. Okay, I'm glad I caught on to that. I was thinking, which is not a big deal. I don't know why, but I thought it was supposed to be like in the actual head of the figure, so it would light up on its own, but it's in the headrest. So, okay, now I see. It's in the headrest, and then when you put the figure in the seat, then it lights up that part of the flame. Gotcha. All right. You have those brimstone effects. Then there's street mode, you take those out, extract those, put those on. Okay, what else is there? And that swaps out like that. And then that's street view mode, or like street mode. Functional wheels. The trunk. Authentic detailing, so all that stuff on the underside of the vehicle. Probably the Infinity. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, wait, does that actually move? Because I don't recall if they said that in the video. The seats move back, or that seat moved back. I don't know if the other one does. Seemed like it might just be that one. And then you have the early bird unlock. So back by September 23rd, and then that would get unlocked, and then it showed that. So like, what's with this one? Additional tier unlocks. Wait, hold up. Did they mention the mold they were using for the Robbie figure, or is it all new? I don't recall if they said if it was all new or if it was a reuse of a body mold. I don't recall. I would assume that it would be a new mold, especially for a Haslab. I don't feel like they would go reuse something. At least for this project, I don't think they would. I'm trying to look at that piece because it looks like that's a different piece. And then the one that said, hold up. Is that like two different head sculpts? Or is that just how it looks when you're front facing? It could just be how it looks when it's front facing. Or maybe not, I'm really trying to see if those details look different, but I can't tell. Most likely reuse. It's Dr. Eggman. Yeah, we're getting Dr. Robotnik in this Haslab project. And then they're gonna show our next tier, which is gonna be Sonic the Hedgehog, and next one will be Shadow. We're gonna get crossover with Ghost Rider and Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, no, that mustache does look like that though. It's gotta be Jim Carrey's version of it. Sold? Yeah, I'd be sold. I mean, give me Jim Carrey, Dr. Robotnik as a Marvel Legends figure, and throw that in there, and I'm sold. McFarlane announced a Robin figure with the molding for version 1 Tim Drake, but the later paint job, and in 3 months they'll show the version 1 paints with likely no mold changes. Wait, what did Jess say? Oh, no. Okay, I read that earlier. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to back it right now. I do like that they did that. It ends on Halloween. Halloween Day. So, that's cool. That's fun marketing ideas. Yeah, I'm not going to back it today. I definitely want to wait and see like what else is coming out with this for sure. It is currently 12:11 though. I don't think we're gonna stay here for too long to be honest. So let me see if they had 3 Ghost Riders from different times: Mammoth Ghost Rider, 90s Ghost Rider, and this Robbie Ghost Rider. Maybe. Hey, I mean, if they reveal Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, I'm sold. I'll back it immediately if they reveal that. But obviously, that's just me being sarcastic. They're not gonna do that. That means I have to get the likeness for Nicolas Cage, and that's more money and everything like that. But it'd be crazy if we actually saw a Nicolas Cage Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. That'd be hilarious. I will get more with Mezco Fantastic Four. I haven't bought any Mezcos yet. For a bit, I was like really like tempted to go and get that whatchamacallit, the I'm drawing a blank. The Mezco Wolverine, the deluxe figure. But I didn't do it. Maybe later? I'm not sure. I guess that's pretty much it. Like, we talked about it for the most part. Nick Cage, Ghost Rider, or nothing? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no. So I guess that's pretty much it with this. There's not like a whole bunch else to talk about with this project. Is that an empty Doom blister pack on your wall? Yes, it is. That is empty. Doom is currently on the shelf over there in the background. Everything's like kind of like not proper right now. You can't really see him, but he's over there with like next to Thing. But that's what that's from. And then that's also the empty blister pack for Thing as well. I still got to review these other ones. So I got to review Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and I recently got Psycho Man, so all that's left for me when it comes to Wave 1 is High Evolutionary. Of course, there is Fire Lord that just got like released and stuff like that, so at some point I'll get that to just keep going with that, but we'll see. The Psycho Man, I'm looking forward to getting him in the box. I'm looking at that. That and Human Torch. A Nick Cage figure to recreate my favorite Gone in 60 Seconds scene with the Angelina Jolie Eternals figure. That that would be hilarious to see someone like recreate something from that, or like anything else with Nicolas Cage. Because once you get that head sculpt, you could use that with like anything. Just do some crazy kit bashing and like do some stop motions using Nicolas Cage. That would be funny to see that. You know who should do one? Nico Hodge, Artman Customs. He should do a Ghost Rider Nicolas Cage head sculpt. I know he would kill it. He's got to do something like that, for sure. That'd be hilarious to see some stop motions with Nicolas Cage. But yeah, I'm gonna refresh this one more time. 1,431. Okay. Before we wrap things up, I do want to show y'all something. So, Toying Around, Kevin has like a thing that he's doing for September for the Enabler Photo Challenge. I haven't participated in any of the past ones, but I did want to participate in this, the one for this year, or not this year, the one for this month, September's Photo Challenge, because I like the concept like a lot, and I was like, this will be fun. I can mess around with some of my, photo skills and just editing stuff. And I've so far have made 3 submissions to it, and I would show you guys right now if I can find it. But for some reason, I don't know why OBS, that's the one thing, they update their system, but then you gotta like change windows before it activates to know that, hey, okay, you actually did that. All right, cool. I love Mezco Sentinel diorama with Wolverine. It's dope, and Wolverine with over 6 swap faces and or 6 swap face and slash effects for $155. It's worth it. Better than Ghost Rider for this Haslab. Yeah, the pricing with that Mezco was very surprising to me. Like $150 or whatever for the amount of accessories that you're getting with that. the head sculpt, this detail of the figure, the diorama base with the Sentinel, like it's insane. Like it's crazy. That was one of the things that really like was very appealing to me about the project, but I just didn't do it or whatever. All right. But yeah, all right. So here's what I've submitted so far. I've done like, oh jeez, I didn't even realize. Jeez, okay, there's more stuff going on with this. Does anyone know where I can find an SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Goku for less than 100? I definitely don't know because I'm not into Dragon Ball Z, and I haven't like looked into anything with whatchamacallit, like SH Figure Arts for that, so I'm not for certain. Speaking of Sentinel dioramas, Tyler, have you sold that yet? Or no? If not, if you guys are like in need of a Sentinel diorama, go check out Tyler Hero HQ Props on Etsy. I'll go ahead and link him, but like definitely go check that out because he does have a custom one that he did along with other diorama related stuff, and you can commission him to do that stuff. He actually commissioned, or he commissioned me. I commissioned him recently to design a diorama for myself. So if you guys have not checked him out already, be sure to go ahead and do that. I'll link him in just a second if I can get to the shop. Ow. Hero HQ. No, you haven't? Dang it. Alright, where's your shop? Why is it not view profile? Alright, here we go. Alright, show me the page. There we go. Control C. Check out. Rob Gonzalez, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Check out. Alright, cool. That is not Talk Talk. That is the Human League cover. I'm about to show you in a second. That is not Talk. That is not Talk Talk. Oh dang, I didn't even add the link. Jeez, okay, that is a super long link. So long, but it was just shy of 2 characters. Jeez. That was why was the link so long? That's crazy. Okay. It almost missed it. It was off by 2 characters. Here, hold up. I'm gonna switch back to the tab. But yeah, so the first one I did is like I wonder when I'm like gonna be able to like stop making the joke, but a while back, maybe like a few months ago, I did like a thing on like TikTok or whatever about the Gwen Stacy, like when your action figure like falls off the shelf. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I think I know which one you're talking about. It's like with the mouths, and it's like 1 at the top or 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom, something like that. I think I know which one you're talking about with like the white background. But no, so like I did like a thing a while back. It was like a reel and stuff about when your action figure falls. But I used Gwen Stacy as the subject of the video because the situation with this figure is that it's very difficult to keep posed like standing up unless you have her like next to a figure or something to kind of have to assist with it. But it just doesn't stand as easy as you would like for it to. So it constantly falls over, which I thought is very fitting and funny because of the situation with this character. So I did that. I did another one at some point making fun of it again. And then I was like, you know what? For my first submission, I had like this cover. So it's inspired by Carly Rae Jepsen's album cover for Emotion. And I was like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what figure could I use for this recreation of this album cover? And I was like, I do have like Streak, which I haven't unboxed that one. I have Dazzler. I have Gwen Stacy, of course. And I was like, Gwen Stacy might actually work. And based on this like sort of position that Carly Rae is in, where she's sitting, and it's not really easy to get Gwen Stacy like in a sitting position because of like having the skirt and everything like that. But I'm like, I could use it to my advantage. We'll do. Yeah, it is. It really is. We'll do like instead of her sitting down, have her falling, and that's when I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And then the definition, like if you look at the photo, let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, geez, that looks weird when you zoom in. Oh dang it, I did the wrong thing. You can't really see it, but like she has like the definition of what emotion means or whatever there with an example. So my play on that was the definition of falling, and it says moving from a higher to a lower level, typically rapidly and without control, etc. She was falling falling down the clock tower. So I thought that was fun. I wanted to do something with a bit of humor there. And then the other one I did was a play on the Tears for Fears album cover for songs from the Big Chair. So instead, I put Tears of Francis, songs from Xavier's Wheelchair, because they reminded me of like the scene with Deadpool in Deadpool 2 where he's sitting in Xavier's wheelchair and just like going around the expansion with it. So I thought that would be fun. You can see the like side-by-side comparison of that. Or not side-by-side, obviously, because I got to keep switching, but you can see the comparison of that. And then the other one I just posted today, actually, is the one for the Human League's Dare album. So instead I put Uncanny X-Men, Dazzler, and it's just a close-up of Dazzler's face, similar to this album cover. So those are 3 submissions that I've done so far. I've done, hold up, because I have, like, I think 2 more I have to post, because I went crazy, like I said, like, I really like the concept of this challenge. I'm like, I just want to do as many as I can. I'm not sure how many more I'm going to make, but I did do 2 more last night. Actually, I'll show y'all real quick. Actually, wait. I won't show you what they look like. I'll just show you what the album covers are, so you can kind of know what to expect. So, hold up. So this one right here, if that would focus. Why it's not focusing? So that is Gary Moore's album for Run for Cover. So I'm doing one for that, and I'm also doing one for, if I can find it. I believe I saved it to my phone last night. Or did I not? No, I did. And I'm also doing one for the Hall & Oates album for H2O. So those are 2 more that I'll be posting at some point. Either I'll post another one today, or I'll post sirens in the background. Hopefully everything's all right. Or I'll do just post another one tomorrow and then another the following day. But we'll see what happens with it. But it's been a fun challenge. If you guys are not already following Toying Around on Instagram, which is right here, be sure to check him out. He actually did one for the challenge too. He did one for Samuel L. Jackson, and it's like a play on Michael Jackson's Bad album cover. This one's cool. So he did one, and you can see actually if I can go to the hashtag. You can see everyone that's been like doing stuff for it. Like a lot of people have been posting some stuff. Lots of cool covers, and yeah. So it's been a fun challenge to be a part of. I've been enjoying it. Might do Simon and Garfunkel, but with Logan and Clint. That'd be cool. Flint Spiderland win. Wait, Flint Spiderland. What are you referencing? Or wait a minute. I just realized something. I posted that, but I didn't. Jeez, we're almost at 800 followers too. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Jeez. Cool. All right. But with that being said, on that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So to those of you that did stop by and hung out with me as we watched the stream and everything like that, thank you all for hanging out. I'm not sure when we're gonna go live again, and the only reason why is because, like I said, there's like some stuff going on, like outside of the channel personally, that like is gonna have to take like more of my focus rather than like having time to stream. So it's gonna be a bit of like inactivity at some point. I'm gonna, like I said, try get that review done this week, or this weekend. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to work on it or something like that. I can't do anything else really later today. but be able to do that. Review of Usagi, and maybe another retro card review, something like that. Have those scheduled next week. I'm not available at all to work on anything, so that's why I'm gonna try and get some videos done this weekend. Because I gotta go out of town for pretty much the entirety of next week to work at another convention. So we will see what all happens with that. But after that, when I get back, probably is gonna be some more inactivity for the most part, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. You guys will probably still see me active on Instagram, so if you guys want to stay up to date with any of that stuff, be sure to go ahead and follow on Instagram, follow on Twitter, if you guys use that, or of course subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already subscribed. But that being said, I'll catch you all later. Peace out.